Huh? Finally, some peace and quiet. Just me, my cozy Minecraft bed. Wait, why does it sound like the entire world is collapsing outside? Are those explosions? Why are there explosions? Huh? Okay, this can't be real. Am I actually seeing Venom rampaging through our village like some kind of unstoppable black slime tornado, throwing villagers into the air like rag dolls? And what is that? Deadpool sprinting after him with dual katanas. Uh-oh.
Venom, buddy. I told you we could talk this out over some tacos, but no, you had to go full I'm gonna destroy everything mode. I swear, if you knock over one more house, I'm gonna turn you into a symbiote smoothie with a side of chimichangas.
Oh, wow! This is incredible!
Okay, I don't know what dimension I woke up in, but seeing Venom and Deadpool battling it out in the middle of our village is definitely not how I plan to start my day. This is either a dream, a nightmare.
I stole emeralds from a ruined house!
But the most terrible thing is something else. Deadpool died and is now lying on the floor. I hope his regeneration will work and he will be able to protect our village, because Venom is not gonna feel sorry for anyone. Ugh! We need to check how things are going there. I saw that his body parts were starting to move towards each other. This means that regeneration is underway, but during this time, there can be a huge amount of destruction. I need to talk to Mikey right now.
JJ, I see you. Come closer to me now. I want to talk to you because we have the opportunity to collect a huge amount of diamonds. I don't want to change anything, so now I'm going to get richer.
Mikey refused to defend the village. How can you do that because your neighbors lived here? But now he's willing to do anything for diamonds, and that really pissed me off. I don't want to talk to him anymore, and for now I'm running away to find out what the consequences are after the destruction.
Oh.
Almost all the houses have been destroyed, and it really upsets me. I still can't believe that all this happened to our village, but the most important thing is for Deadpool to come alive because he will be able to protect us and do everything as before. Only he can fight Venom. It doesn't seem to work. Deadpool just lies there and doesn't move. I have a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna take one very difficult step to change the situation. I want to make a huge army of Deadpools, but for that, I'll need a special cloning machine. It doesn't seem to work. Deadpool just lies there and doesn't move. I have a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna take one very difficult step to change the situation. I want to make a huge army of Deadpools, but for that, I'll need a special cloning machine.
Oh.
All right, if I'm gonna survive whatever multiverse level madness this is, I'll need to gather every high-tech block, redstone component, and suspiciously glowing crystal in my inventory, because clearly, basic defenses aren't going to cut it anymore. Woohoo! Okay, no time to waste. I'm taking all this, heading straight to the courtyard, and building the most insane machine I've ever imagined. A fully automated, high-speed cloning device powered by whatever chaotic science makes Deadpool. If I can get this thing working, I'll be able to create an unstoppable army of indestructible, regenerating, totally unpredictable Deadpools. Yes, it sounds like a terrible idea, and it probably is, but desperate times call for dangerously dumb solutions. Ho-ho! Let's be honest, if there's anyone crazy enough to fight Venom and actually enjoy it, it's Deadpool. But why stop at one when I can have a whole squad of wisecracking chaos machines in red spandex backing me up? Oops. All right, body in position, gently placing Deadpool right here on the top platform, and down below, I'll install this conveyor system to carry the genetic data through the machine. Please don't explode, please don't explode.
Yeah.
Okay, the scanner's online, the duplicator arm is spinning way too fast, and the lights just turn green, which either means success or that I'm about to turn this entire courtyard into a Deadpool disaster zone.
Yep.
All right, now for the final touch. Activating my custom-coded clone control protocol, uploading it straight into the machine's core via my laptop, and if all goes well, this script should manage the replication sequence, assign basic behavior routines, and most importantly, stop them from eating all the cake in my storage room. Everything is ready to conduct the experiment, but I need volunteers. Therefore, I will run to the village and try to persuade several villagers in order to check how well my device is working. I'm really worried. The most important thing is that everything works out. Villagers, hello! I can make you Deadpool.
We agree. Show us where to go right away, because I've always had a dream of getting Deadpool's powers. Now, the most important thing is to have a new superhero who will protect our village, and we will become them. Are you sure it's not dangerous? Can you please explain everything to us in detail?
I'll make Deadpool out of the villagers. You will just need to get on the conveyor belt and walk along it. You will see the result. Don't worry, everything is safe and I've already checked. The diamonds that you gave me will help me a lot in my life. Now you definitely need to program everything well. Okay. Deep breath. My cloning machine works flawlessly, and even though I was hoping for a full army, I'll take 3 fully functional, semi-unhinged Deadpool clones over nothing any day. Quality over quantity, right? I still can't believe I actually stepped into my own invention and turned into Deadpool. This suit is way too tight. I have at least 4 swords I don't remember grabbing, and I suddenly have the uncontrollable urge to make terrible puns. Ho-ho! All right, systems checked, katanas sharpened, clone squad synced, dramatic music in my head turned all the way up. Time to sprint into the chaos and take back our village before Mikey turns it into a slimy jungle gym of destruction. I have a really bad feeling right now. But hold up, what is that? Mikey? No, tell me I'm not seeing this. Venom just merged with Mikey? That's like giving a flamethrower to a toddler. Dangerous, unpredictable, and somehow weirdly adorable.
You guys look so tiny from up here. Why fight when I can just smash everything and eat the leftovers? This new gooey power is awesome, and also kind of itchy, but mostly awesome.
Uh-oh. Stick to the plan. Distraction. Deadpool, you do something loud and ridiculous. Sneaky Deadpool, find a way to trip him up from behind, and I'll go full frontal chaos mode with both swords swinging and absolutely no strategy whatsoever.
I don't know what this Venom guy wants, but I feel super strong, super fast, and super hungry. So unless you've got snacks or surrender...
Ho-ho! Hurry up and run away from here.
You won't be able to catch up with me in any way. Now I'm going to run away to my place and build a much better machine with which I can destroy you all. Therefore, I think you won't have a chance against me at all. And it's better for you to prepare right away, because I'll create an army that you won't have the strength against.
Ho-ho! Come on, run away from here. You've already lost quite a lot of your strength, so you just won't stand a chance against us. In the meantime, go and control the whole situation in the village, and I'll go and follow him and see what he's doing there. Well, while there's enough time, I think we can go and follow him what he's decided to do there, and what kind of car he's building, and by the way, if there's any chance, then we can stop him. Huh? I think I went somewhere into the forest, and I think that's where he is, and I'll just go there as carefully as possible so that he doesn't notice me. I think we need to keep an eye on him. Ho-ho! When will we not hesitate and rather run into the forest in order to look? Uh-oh. Wow, I was attacked by a wolf in the forest, but it's okay. I was able to defeat him easily. But now let's not get distracted and let's go and see what he's doing there. Just look at him. He's also building special machines for himself, with which he's likely to produce a lot of Venoms. Well, let's take a closer look at what he has there. And as a last resort, I'll somehow interfere and break some tubes. Just look at him. He's also building special machines for himself, with which he's likely to produce a lot of Venoms. Well, let's take a closer look at what he has there. And as a last resort, I'll somehow interfere and break some tubes.
I hope no one is watching me here.
Uh-oh. He almost noticed me. Well, I'm just looking at the fact that everything is ready for him, and he's going to test everything, and so now I'm gonna change a few values for him, just break something so that everything works as incorrectly as possible, and that everything turns out badly. Oh, great. I kinda got him to do everything here, so to speak, in a different way than it was originally. Now we need to escape as soon as possible, and so that he doesn't notice me and watch from the sidelines what he's going to do.
It can't be like this. It feels like I've lost some settings in my car because in fact I should be much stronger. But that's exactly what I noticed. Most likely someone prevented me from doing everything here, and now it's not working correctly. Now I'm going to set it up all over again so that I can definitely become much stronger.
Oh, great. He didn't notice that I did it all. In fact, I'm very surprised that he didn't notice me and most likely thought that he had done something wrong, but I think it's time to leave here as soon as possible because soon he will fix and just make his army, and it's time for me to create my own army too, to stand up against him as a last resort. Oh, now I'm just thinking and planning to climb the tallest building in the village and gather all the villagers in order to warn them that they will soon be attacked so that they can take and close their houses for safety so that nothing threatens and they are completely safe and they could not do it to them. Villagers, come here urgently and listen to me carefully. Oh, I need to give you the important information you need urgently. Oh, you all need to get ready because soon Venom and his entire army will attack us all. I don't think he wants to do anything with my car. Just wait here, and now I'll come running and figure out what's going on there. I think he's going to break it. Therefore, he needs to be stopped as soon as possible before he does anything there.
Woohoo! Now I'm going to break everything for you here. And just the same, you won't be able to create any army, and my army will definitely defeat yours because you'll be alone and you won't be able to create anyone.
You do understand that these attempts of yours to somehow interfere with you won't help me at all, so it's better to give up right away, and I'll be able to fix everything you broke there anyway, because the damage was minimal, so I think in any case, you'll lose, and there's no point in you trying to do anything at all. That's against me.
Woohoo! And what kind of victory you're talking about? Even look at it now! You won't be able to catch up with me in any way, so let's just wish you good luck. But you won't be able to do anything to me. My army will be much stronger.
We need to fix it soon. We need to quickly see what he managed to break there so that there is no choice to restore, and I could finally create my own cool army, and then we will have a very epic battle in which we will check which army was much stronger and will be stronger. Everything seems to be ready. Now you will see my army. Oh, I've got such a cool army, but in order to check how violent it is, I need to run and check it out as soon as possible, because I understand that Mikey's army has already quietly entered the village, which is a very dangerous moment that urgently needs to be stopped, so we're running there to stop it. Uh-oh.
Woohoo! They will definitely lose, and you need to destroy them in battle.
It's going to be a pretty tough battle. You can also notice that the main part of his army attacked me, but the other part of my army was supposed to be fighting with his. In fact, it's not really clear who's winning. But still, I think that my army will be much stronger because I am sure that we must win. And that it is not known at all until later. Which, by the way, is getting smaller and smaller. Oh, there are quite a few of them left. Count a few units and just look at how many of my army are left. It turns out that my army turned out to be much stronger than his army. Oh, well, now I think it's time to catch him myself. I'm just punishing you to show that we are much stronger now. Of course, he will run away from us, but we will try to do everything possible to catch him. Are you going to run away for a long time?
Woohoo! In fact, it It was just a warm-up, so to speak. You can't even imagine what awaits you, because I created something that will definitely shock you, and you won't be able to defeat it in any way.
Oh, what kind of nonsense are you telling us here? You know that you won't succeed. These are just banal excuses. In any case, I'm sure that you won't succeed again, and you will lose. For now, I'll go alone and see what's going on there and what he's up to. Oh, wow, he came up with a big Venom. I think we should run and stop him soon so that he doesn't change into it.
Woohoo! Now you definitely don't have a chance, and I'm going to win you anyway. But now I'm going to change into it.
Oh, just look at him. Everything exploded. It's most likely because I broke everything for him, so he didn't really succeed. Woohoo! I'm JJ, and today Mikey and I had a battle of Deadpools and Venoms, which I won because the Deadpools turned out to be much stronger. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.